welcome back everyone, TOYS here, and I am back yet again for yet another Jakks Pacific World of Super Mario video. I absolutely love what Jakks does with their Super Mario Brothers line. You have 2.5-inch figures, you got 4-inch figures. Every so often they drop some new figures, they drop a new playset, maybe a store exclusive, and they're just fun to find. Sometimes you find them right off the bat, sometimes it takes a little bit of work, but eventually you get them, and that's the best part. They're really never that hard to come by until one of them that we're going to be talking about today. But in the 4-inch line, we have the Piranha plant. And I know a lot of people are going to go, wait a minute, I have the Piranha plant. I even have the red warp pipe Piranha plant. What's so new about this guy? Well, there is a key new feature on this Piranha plant. Jakks Pacific has been slowly upgrading their figures, which is nice to see after all the years that they've been out. Here's all the characters in this particular wave, and here's the barcode. I recommend going into the store of your choice and having them scan a barcode to see if they have any more in the back. Likewise, in the 4-inch line, we have the green Shy Guy. The Shy Guys, there's really not a whole heck of a lot to them, but lately, they've been coming in more colors other than just red. So we got the green Shy Guy. And then we have this sucker right here, which I can finally stop going into GameStops and going, do you have Pom Pom? Embarrassing as it is. No, I lucked out. A friend of mine overseas actually came across old Pom Pom. I guess they have been hitting Smith's. Over here in the States, they lightly hit GameStop about a month or two ago, and then I hear that they're starting to hit Myers stores as well. We don't have those on the West Coast, but for those of you that are lucky enough to have a Myers, just keep an eye out. On the back side, you get to see she's from a different wave, a prior wave to the Piranha plant and the green Shy Guy. So yeah, it's been a long time coming. This is one that's taken a while to find. But the nice thing about Jakks Pacific is that, again, if you don't get them right off the bat, they reissue these things like no other. So eventually, she would probably come back around. And like I said, here's the barcode if you are still looking for her. And I hope that you grab one soon. Over on the 2.5-inch end, we have the newest wave of characters, of which I walked into my local Target and they had all of them. Now, I grabbed all of them on the off chance that I'm wrong. Maybe there's something new. Well, with the boo-hoo, there's nothing new with this guy. So I'll just be showing this one and, of course, the green Koopa Paratroopa because those aren't new. But every so often, I'm like, oh, that was new. I have to go back. Here's the barcode for this wave. Again, I recommend going into your local Target, saying, hey, they're not on the shelf. Do you mind checking? You scan the barcode, and they can tell you whether or not they have them in the back because that's what I had to do with baby Luigi. Now, with light blue Yoshi, this one I was told is new. It may not be new. I got a lot of Yoshis. The Koopa Paratroopa, he's not new. He may have some updated paint, but he's not like new, that kind of thing. And then you have the Fire Mario. We have a dozen Fire Marios, but now he's on the new Mario body, which is totally cool. That's new enough for me. And then lo and behold, the one that everyone seems to be after, old Baby Luigi, which this one, same deal as Baby Mario, Baby Peach. I swear to God, have the guy scan the barcode. Every other figure was out except for Baby Luigi, of course. And they go, oh, yeah, we got about 10 in the back. You want me to go check? And I say, yeah, can you look for Baby Luigi? And lo and behold, yes, they came back with one for me. So thank you, Target employee. But regardless of my embarrassment, this is going to be an absolute blast. So sit back, relax, grab yourself a nice hot cup of coffee. This is a look at several new offerings from the World of Super Mario 4-inch line and 2.5-inch lines by Jakks Pacific. And while I got all you Mario fanatics here, I just want to take a second and thank every single person here over this entire year who has been here for my Jakks Pacific videos. And if you haven't already, please do consider subscribing. Why? Well, we got old toys, new toys, daily news updates. Guarantee you'll find something here that you like. So here's everything out of their respective packaging. You have the 4-inch and then you have the 2.5-inch. But just as a helpful PSA, and I've talked about this many times, but this is to Jakks personally for me. So on the back of the card, you always have the characters as such. Jakks, I'm begging you, please put some kind of inclination, a little star, circle it, something like that, to where someone like me who has been collecting these for years and years, and I can go, oh, there's something new on this character, like new articulation or new paint. I know which characters are obviously the new ones. I'm talking about reissued ones, something like that, because just a little bare minimum of here, we'll help you out and help you decide would definitely help me avoid further buying a figure, getting home and going, oh yeah, I already totally have that. Whoops. But on the 2.5-inch side, we have the newly articulated Fire Mario. He's going to do all that kind of crazy articulated action that you expect from the new Mario body, and it totally works for me. One thing that I would have liked him to add, though, in this situation, how about a little fire? Something for him to throw. That would have been really cool. As you can clearly see, from Mario to Fire Mario to Luigi, of which I'm definitely expecting them to redo all of the powers, so just get ready for that. But I do like the updated articulation. In terms of the light blue Yoshi, of which I'm pretty sure it's just updated articulation in the arms instead of just being basic. Now you get a little bit more up and down. Could be wrong, but I don't recall having light blue Yoshi, so if I already have him, hey, here's another one. There's plenty of Yoshis out there. But one thing that really stood out for me, if this is the main change, if anything, is the eyes. The eyes look a lot more pristine, crystal clear. They look great. So if that's the only change, well, that's pretty darn cool. In terms of Baby Luigi, the infamous Baby Luigi is pretty darn cool, except for the fact that he can't stand worth a good gosh darn. Yeah, I had to heat him up and kind of fidget with the feet. It kind of works, but he does have minimal articulation. His little arms can go up and off to the side, and overall, I will say this, they're very well painted. He's got his little tennis shoes, head rotation, the feet will rotate, but they were too far forward because they got kind of misshapen in the packaging. So if you get him, you may have to heat him up, realign his feet, get him in more working condition to stand. When you have him with the other babies in the baby line, they're adorable. They look great. Sure, do more baby stuff, Baby Wario, Baby Daisy, I don't care. It's a lot of fun. And for those of you who only collect the 4-inch line, perhaps you would like a Baby Luigi because, yeah, it's right around that scale, methinks. Now, for the 4-inch line, we have the Piranha Plant with his Starman. It's a Starman we have seen 100,000 times. I probably have at least 25 Starmans at this point. In terms of the green warp-piped Piranha Plant, it looks pretty darn cool. I like that his little leaves are very flexible this time around. The green warp pipe itself seems to be the exact same style. The actual figure, though, is a bendy wire neck, and that is what makes it different. So you can have a lot of fun. It's the same mouth, it's the same paint, the tongue, the teeth. Everything looks great, but now you can extendo the neck. You can also twist. It's just a little bit more manageable, and it does stand nicely as long as it's in this position, because if you want to go forward and grab a Mario, you can do that, but Mario is definitely supporting him because it's going to fall right over. Yes, gravity is not this Piranha Plant's friend in this case. Whether you go front or back, if it's a little bit too front heavy, it's not going to balance. That's where a stand for the old Piranha Plant really would have been helpful, Jakks Pacific just saying. So maybe if we see a red warp pipe Piranha Plant, maybe we could change things up a little bit. But it is fun to have that extra bendy wire neck and kind of get it going after Mario a whole heck of a lot more. Overall, I like the change. It's very simplistic. You still can rotate the head. You can give it the old smile. Of course, the tongue is going to be on the top of the head, but it doesn't matter. This is a great update for the Piranha Plant, but yeah, we're going to have to work on the whole balance issue. So yes, next time, let's get a little peg hole with a stand going so you can better situate them. Moving on to the green Shy Guy. He comes with a POW block. The POW block is always a nice accessory. You can stack those. It's kind of like the question mark box, not really too hung up when you get a lot of those. The green Shy Guy, like I said, he's going to have that minimal articulation. His little flappy doodad arms are cute. You've got the waist, you've got the feet. Minimal minimal articulation for the body type of this Shy Guy. But like I always say, they give him odd end things, like a POW block. But let's go more towards Yoshi's story, something like that from now on, maybe even Super Mario Bros. 2. Let's start giving the Shy Guys some fruit. Maybe even a way to kind of secure it on their heads. You know, when they're walking around, that would be kind of cool. And that's where the whole propeller head Shy Guy could come in handy. You could kind of peg the fruit in. Something like that. Just kind of change it up. Because, in all honesty, I love collecting these, but I wish that you get a little bit more out of them after seeing the same type of characters over and over. And in reality, it's just a little bit of a color change. Because as you can see, from red to light blue to green to purplish blue to the propeller heads, you get the idea. Same exact figure, propeller or otherwise. It's just a color change. I'd like to see a little bit of change up here for all future Shy Guys. Now, moving on to Pom Pom. She comes with an excellent accessory. It's her white boomerang with a little pink bow on it. Just that extra little pom-pom flair. But from front to back, it's really well done. That's a great accessory, and it's just perfect for the character of Pom Pom. Now, after all this time, after finally getting her in hand, she's fantastic. It's a great little figure. Makes you kind of wonder why they did Pom Pom before most of the other Koopa kids that we still need, but it's nice to get a new character, so I'm definitely not complaining. She's going to have that same type of articulation that you see throughout the Koopa kids. Boom, boom. She's got the nice painted shell right there. It's got the orange spots amidst the red. She has her banana-looking ponytail with her little hair clip. It's all great. And that's one aspect I have to congratulate you on, Jakks Pacific. The paint across the board for every figure in this video is really spot on. That's a nice upgrade because Pom Pom has some excellent paint to her. She even has a little tail articulation, so that's a nice little touch. And the bottom of her feet are painted as well. Now, in terms of her accessory, yes, she can hold that so great. So stoked. That's all I'm looking for. Pom Pom, the 4-inch scale, and able to throw her boomerang. Now, in terms of Boom Boom and Pom Pom, however their relationship is, brother, sister, good friends, married, I don't know in the Mario universe, but you can see Mario stacked up with both of them. That's fantastic. This has been an awesome, fun grab. So that's going to wrap it up for my quick look at some of the latest offerings of the 2.5-inch and 4-inch Super Mario lines from Jakks Pacific. It's the holiday season. Usually Jakks Pacific, around this time, this is when I get the most nostalgic for Mario games, Nintendo and whatnot. It kind of all comes back. There's been really little to no new Mario stuff hitting as of right now. Like I said, these are all kind of grabs over the last weeks to months, but hopefully we see something new relatively soon in terms of 4-inch or 2.5-inch Mario, but it may have to be until early next year. But regardless, whatever they end up doing, I'm sure it's going to be a lot of fun to collect. So, you've heard my thoughts, and now I'm curious to know yours. Comment below, let me know. Let's talk everything Super Mario. And I'm going to leave you guys with that. As always, drink some great coffee, eat some great food, but most importantly, remember, bring on the play sets, baby. That's where my bread and butter is. And when we do, let me know what you found. I'll talk to you guys soon. Adios.